Question is, what does he do now? Okay, right, let's see what Sharpo says. I'll read this out. That sounds great. To me, I hadn't clocked that you can take Testament now, so no hard feelings that you've taken it if you can. Informal for now sounds okay to me. I could even throw in a little spy job for you as a deal so we know once we go official. If you shoot down demands I'm sending now, I'll literally just take 3 cantons. If you shoot down the demand I'm sending you now, I'll literally just take the 3 cantons necessary to complete the vendetta. No need for shenanigans. I also love the idea that we're mimicking doing our usual classic beat each other up and waste loads of our resources, but we're actually forming an indomitable alliance that will rule hell. Yes, I like this too. So, let's see the demand. Oh, we wasted 7 prestige, it's not nothing. Reject. Cool, so that's done. So now if we go to take the 3 cantons to win the vendetta and take Gehenna. Hopefully. But Jake's guys are right there. That's pretty scary for everyone. We'll see where they go next. That's a big deal. Right, what does Robbo say? Okay, right, I'll read that out loud. I shall try and support you with deceit as military is about as useful as a chocolate teaspoon. When you plan to make your move, I could use my special to pull Astaroth or Lilith into a fray against E. While powerful, he cannot fight on all fronts. What do you think of that? This could get messy. I don't want Robbo to pull Sharpo into a war with Elizabeth, which Sharpo isn't ready for. But equally, I can't really say to Dan, to pull Dan in, because now that I'm fighting Sharpo, it'll look really weird. I wouldn't want Sharpo to get distracted by fighting on another front. I might have to go with the line that I'm distracted by Sharpo, that I'm fighting Sharpo, so I can't. Okay, so the message is, okay, so Sharpo has just demanded me, so hold fire on doing anything that gets Jake involved. I can't fight them both, huh? I'll see what happens with Sharpo. Jake might make a move in the next few turns anyway, so that could change things. I'm guessing you prefer to get Dan involved against Jake so he's not pointed in your direction? That's fine if so. So, what I'm doing here is trying to incept the idea that into Robbie's head that he should pick Dan to fight Jake. I'm also basically saying I'm not going to do anything right now. I'm going to see what happens with Sharpo, which I know what's going to happen with Sharpo, at least I hope I do. And that's that. He's going to take my cantons. I'm just going to stand there and not do anything. But we'll see whether Robbo buys it. I forget that Robbo can provoke people into giving vendettas. That's interesting. Yeah, it's going to depend a lot on what happens with Jake's guys. Okay, right. Vote on edict. So I'm going to go for this one because it benefits me. I really hope that no one's Duke or Prince yet. Oh, flipping heck, Jake's not far off. But no. I think everyone's going to go for that, right? So it was Sharp Robbo. So he's going to find out that this turn. Does that change the message I send? Maybe I should adjust my message. Oops. Cool. Okay, that's the kind of setup I want. Oh, and actually, no, it's not. Well, maybe it is. I don't know. It's got some tribute. Okay, my guy's looking more tasty now. 16 Infernal first strike, but he could get nuked. Right, so what I want to do, if I can, is play this. Is this going to look really suspicious if I don't fight with him, though? It might do. Okay, maybe I'll rethink this. Okay, well, one thing I do want to do is to rank up. Because I can. Okay, I want my guys to be here, but I don't want to move them there, because that might affect what Jake does. He's probably already chosen, but if I send them down there right now, that might prompt him to move them back up. The other issue I have is I could probably take Sharpo. And I think people that are observant will know that, so they think it's a bit weird that I won't. But nah, I think it's understandable I wouldn't want to engage. So I think I am gonna play my of Conquests Past now. I think that's alright. Okay. That'll do for my turn. Actually, no, it won't. I was going to message Sharpo back. Right. Okay, my message to Sharpo is, cool, I've rejected, so knock yourself out. Just as a heads up and a demonstration of my trust, Robbo is trying to get me to attack Jake and is suggesting he uses his special ability to get you or Dan into the fight. I'm going to see if he can drag Dan in, but just be ready if it happens. I'm going to wait a turn to see where Jake's guys go before demanding Sloth. If he pulls them up north, I may need to reconsider, but if he goes south against you, I'll move them on Sloth. Right, that really will do. That was it. That was all the stuff that happened. Okay, what am I going to do then? Let's look at the promotion first. Right, I will go for the +8 maximum HP, probably, because it's just so big. As fun as it would be to go full glass cannon, or even to go more ranged and more infernal, I just think I need the HP more because 7 HP so little, and when they're in just insta-kill range from destruction spells and stuff, it's not great, and you lose so much if you're investing big items and Praetors in them, so I think it's got to be the HP. Which is annoying, because now they'll take a long time to heal up to that. I've got to factor that in. It does free up another slot, which I might want to think about, getting something new in the Bazaar. I do think I need to press on to get my additional action, though. That fourth prophecy is the big one to save for. Now I'm a little way away. So to think about that. I'm probably going to keep my guys here to sell the idea that I'm defending against Sharpo. If he just takes these 3 slots up here, then that's fine by me. If he stays away, it's okay. It'd be a bit weird for me to move them south when I'm currently at war with him, or I'm about to be at war with him. So, yeah, so I think I need to keep them here. Also, it'll hopefully make people, especially Jake, think that I'm not going to go for the Age of Sloth just yet, even though my guys seem capable now. So, right. Yeah, they'll stay there then. So that's their turn. Good stuff. 6 victories, yeah. I was thinking about potentially doing some leveling up with the Abyss Striders, but it'll just take a long time. Right, okay. On with stuff. I'll get to my messages in a minute. Division ability. Archmages of the rank of Baron gain 10 tribute tokens each. Yes. So, it's interesting vote by Jake. Hang on, he's not a Duke or Prince, is he? I guess he's just voting for the one that hurts us more. Oh man, he's getting close though. Jeez Louise. Right. Yeah. Marquis of Hell. Yeah, getting bigger tribute will help get to that 4th action slot. Lilith has insulted. Oh right, so ooh. So he just went and did it. Oh man, my warn to Sharpo came too late. Oof, that's spicy. I think Robbo probably thought he was helping me, or maybe he was just thinking things up. Although if Jake declares against Sharpo, that would be plausibly a good reason for me to go to take Sloth. It'll get very interesting if that happens. It might reveal our alliance a little bit, but then we might be able to fix that with Tom taking Testament of Tyrants. We'll see. Right, message from Dan. I think you're better set up than me for late. At least your neighbour has moved their armies away. Me and Robbo are still locked in eternal stalemate. Not sure if my position now is genuinely too strong for him to take back, or if he's planning something. Okay, the message is, yeah, he's been very quiet. Prob's biding his time and waiting to see what happens. Things are suddenly getting spicy now with Sharpo. Wish me luck, all. Just trying to present the idea that me and Sharpo aren't necessarily friends. And as far as Robbo, I mean, he probably is biding his time, but it's when he makes his move and what kind of move it is the thing that remains to be seen. Right. Now is not a good time for Sharpo to take that. Can he actually win that? What have we got over here? Yeah, there's some big bonuses. That'll be close. I mean, he wins with Infernal, but does he even make it to Infernal? Because 8 damage, so 2 damage off of. Yeah, that's actually quite a lot to think about whether Sharpo can take 2 of Jake's armies. Yeah, this thing that Robbo's done changes the situation slightly. Maybe I do want to move my guys south. Realistically, I want to demand from Jake on the turn that I move my guys. So he sees the demand and sees the movement in the same turn. So he has less time to react. So unless I demand this turn, I shouldn't move this turn. So I can demand a move, he responds, and then I go in or not, depending on it. I think he'll probably just accept the demand. If he's fighting Sharpo, I mean. I think I'll wait till next turn before making a decision. I'll message Sharpo to tell him that. Okay. Basically just telling Sharpo that I will demand on Jake if he ends up fighting Jake. I am still conscious of Dan's idea that Jake and Sharpo might be in an alliance, and this one might be a mega ruse by Sharpo. But I'm still going to play as if it isn't, right? I think if it is, then oh well, right? Like if I suffer for it, then, and if Sharpo's feeding information to Jake and I suffer for it, then so be it. Again, me winning myself isn't my only play, so I don't mind taking the hit. I am conscious also of now being a threat. So in the last couple of turns I've obviously taken a pace power, pumped up my guys to level 5, probably the biggest guys in the game I think. So now I don't want to spike too early. If I take Theatre of Sloth, I think that'll look very threatening to everyone else. So I want to be careful of that. If I have the opportunity, I'll take it because it's good and I want it, and it's a natural end point. But I don't want to seem like too much of a threat. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Right, in the meantime, I'm gonna max tribute, see if I can get my powers up. I wonder actually. Oh, I can't have another scheme, can I? Damn. Yeah, okay. Reveal 2 volts of Dark Augury. I might do some vault revealing soon. Okay, right. Turn. Quiet turn. Okay. Messages. Defend yourself. 3 cantons. Enemy increase your mouth. Oof, yeah. I'm ready. Start a scheme. Ugly favourite. Right, I'll just get my tribute on now. I might be able to pick 3, this is great. Sadly, not really what I wanted. Some more Hellfire. But, there we go. Is level 3. Should I go into level 3 just of destruction just to see? Or is it worth saving? Because the 10 darkness it would take would set me back. So normally I wouldn't suddenly transition out, but actually having a little bit of extra wrath to heal my guys faster might be good. It cost me 7 blood though. Restoring hit points would be nice. Yeah. I am planning to move them anyway, so... Alright, okay, also to look at the bazaar. I'll get to my messages in a minute. Check there's no manuscripts that... Pre-top attribute bonuses are doubled. Could be nice. But it is just +5. Oh no, sorry, +3 even, isn't it? Yeah. So the bonuses isn't what I want. Okay, that's... yeah, so I won't go for that. Tasmagri just sitting there. I'm surprised no one's picked up, to be honest. Yeah, I think for the time being is that order slots would be lovely, but I just want to get to it via conventional means. I think I'm gonna continue my Seek Tribute. These will naturally heal up. They've got a couple more to go, unfortunately. Quite a way to go. Well, 7 turns for their full health. But if they don't die in those 7 turns, they don't get hit by anything. It was a bit of a risk, but... Okay, I think this isn't going to derail me too much if I take it. Costs me more... Yeah, I still think I'll have enough. It'll be fine with the souls. I think I would actually go for that. It's a bit... I don't know. It's a bit temporary bonus, but it also puts me in range of that 4th level of Wrath, which is just 15 straight blood, which is... oh well, and the souls, obviously. Slight derailer, but I think getting these guys up to full strength would be good. Okay, let's look at my messages. Okay, so my messages Yeah, you and Dan are kind of locked in. Hopefully he goes for Jake when things kick off, but he probably won't if he thinks it'll leave you an opening to take the place of power back. So this is me maybe trying to prime Robbo to, I don't know, just to make himself look less threatening, so it encourages Dan to move. But I mean, realistically, is Dan going to march in for Palace of Gluttony or Ultra Abomination? I don't know. Don't really know what Dan's going to do at this point. Right, Lilith, here we go. So this is a less message that he would have sent before he saw my last one. So we'll see. Bad time for my vendetta with you. Yeah, I don't think there's anything to respond to there. Okay, so let's review my orders. Seek tribute and improve wrath to heal my guys up. Yeah, I think I'm not going to need that blood for anything. I've got a free order slot, or rather an order slot that's less in demand right now, so I think I'll use it now. I don't think these guys are necessarily like in that much risk of dying straight away, but I want to keep them out of any danger zone in case something happens that I didn't read. Yep, there we go. Turn done. Nice. Okay, let's look through my stuff. Right, I want to be getting Hellfire and Darkness. This might even be enough for my... Yes, it is. Okay, right, I'm just going to go for it now. I'll need to consolidate, obviously. Damn! Every time. Every time. So next turn. Any luck. Okay, I'll do my messages in a bit, because there's a couple of them. Yeah. Interesting. That's not good. Final +4, I don't want that. I'm going to be fine that. Okay. My guy's definitely healing up. Cool. Let's do messages. That's ironic. There I go. Saying, wish me luck, and then Dan really thinks he's helping, but actually hindering me, but that's okay. He's doing it for his own purposes. Cool. I've got to keep the I've got to keep up the illusion that I don't like this fight with Sharpo. I know my guys are big, but I'm still scared of his guys. They're just explaining why I'm not going to do anything about this. Okay, right. There they are. Ooh, I'm planning to push back on A to reclaim the place of power. I hope this will buy me some space. What do you think our play is here? My great concern is Lilith and Eve, they're visible. We can never guess Dan's next play, so I intend to take hold of the line, but not overextend for fear of falling into his traps. What is the play here? Okay, so my message is Sharpo just wants cantons actually, and going by his vendetta rules anyway, so that's not the end of the world for me. With Dan demanding on him, I'm less worried about him snowballing now. Still very worried about Jake. If we dogpiled, would you consider going after Ultra Abomination? So my goal here, I guess, is to get Robbo looking down for other options and trying to spend the entire game fighting with Dan over Tower of Pride. Although if that happened, that's fine by me. I actually don't like Robbo having Altar of Abomination because it's so close to Pandemonium, but it would help against Jake. I just don't think it's going to be difficult with Dan. I'm just going to let that play out and see. Right, what does Sharpie say? Okay. What do I want to do with my tribute? With my turn, get tribute probably. I don't want to move these guys until I make my demand. Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's switch those two around. Ooh, ritual resisted. Who did that? I wonder. Interesting. I wonder if it was Dan. Why didn't you take the additional canton? That would have ended the war. That's so weird. Because if you had taken the canton, it would have ended the war. I could have then gone down to Jake. Strange. Okay. Okay. I don't know if I want more darkness. I do want more darkness. Because I'm going to be upgrading that more. Although I want Hellfire actually as well. Right, while I'm talking about upgrading, let's just do it now. Cool. Okay, so next turn I'll have 3 actions, hopefully, to make demands and do stuff with. Refuse the demands of Astaroth, who may now claim vendetta in response. Interesting. Okay. Ooh, bizarre. Belial. Okay. Huh. Interesting. Right. These guys are going to do it next turn. Okay, that's fair. I guess they're just going to go sidestep and then take, or something like that. Or sidestep and take. I don't know. Yeah. Either way, this is okay timing-wise. Next turn's going to be a big one, though. I am the regent. Oh, I do not want that. I do not want that. Although, actually, having it in my hand might be useful in case my guys get killed. A random archfiend target slams lies. If it did sharp it though, it'd be bad. Right, I think I actually will take this just as a... Yeah, if my guys get whacked, then I can just drop it. Ah, you do not want that though when you have some big guys. I don't think my guys are quite big enough to... I can't remember what the stat line is, but I don't think my guys are big enough. Either way, I need to get them big enough. Okay, so with that in mind, I'll quickly have a look at artifacts, because if some artifacts have been bought, that means new ones. Support grant is not halved. I actually would quite like that. Prestige. The structure's quite a commitment, but I'm not going to say no. Oh jeez. So it was Robbo that did the attack on Shafo. That's really funny. It didn't work though. That is funny. I feel bad. I feel slightly bad that Robbo is expending resources to help me. Also, I don't know, how can I get it directed at Jake, but rather than Shafo? But oh well, I think we got away with it this time. Unless Robbo is allied with Jake, that would line up with all the evidence, right? But, so I'm probably going to stop telling Robbo exactly what I'm doing now, because it just does seem Because he's saying he's always afraid of Jake, but who knows, right? He is the master of lies. You're playing the master of lies. Right, okay, yeah, I'm going to stop giving him any more information. In fact, I'm actually just going to stop talking to him for a second until I can think of something to say. I'm just going to say to Sharpo, though, that was every time I click on the wrong one. Diplomacy is that one. That was Robbo that did it. Messages. Okay. I guess I just seek tribute, huh? Okay, and turn. There you go. Right. Look at the messages in a minute. You failed out the Lilith. You lose 5 prestige. Yep. There we go. All according to plan. Okay. Power 4, nice. Okay, have the same one as me. Offering, nice. Okay. Right. Let's look at the messages now. Okay, messages. Alright, yeah, that message arrived a turn late, lol. To be fair, 3 cantons in the prestige isn't so bad, so now it's over. I'm going to declare on Jake and hope Sharpo doesn't take advantage. I don't know whether Dan is twigging that me and Sharpo are allied or not, but he's not suggesting he does, but it's the kind of thing he would work out, so can't be too long. And it's fine to tell him that I'm going against Jake because I'm about to. Right, about Robbo. Okay, I'm putting your trust in me to not expose me to Jake Sharpo. Yes, too late, unfortunately. I'll save and look to rally the troops. Still many turns left. By coordinated strike at 10:30 could work. Thoughts? Okay, so that's funny that Sharpo let slip to basically smack talked Robbo and let slip that he knew about the thing. I shouldn't have told Sharpo. So maybe he is actually doing some metagame. I don't know, or maybe it was just a mistake. Either way, Robbo thinks they're in cahoots, which is interesting. I think it's going to come out about me and Sharpo before too long. But there we go. Coordinated strike at 10:30. Coordinated strike at 10:30 I'm not going to go with. I'm just going to go now. Okay, so I'm just basically saying I'm going now and maybe laying the groundwork for Robbo to expect Sharpo to attack me again, or just suggest that it might happen, so that when it does happen, it'll look genuine. Okay, it's the big turn. Diplomacy. Jake. Demand. Demand. Oh. 4 GB tokens. Confirm. Right. And move. And ritual chamber. Dark augury. Very likely. My thing was very likely was Dark Augury, right? Dark Augury, yeah. Cool. There we go. Here goes nothing. Yay! Now we have to wait for the message though, which is wait for the reply rather, which is always difficult. Now what does Dan say? Wrath, nice. Dan's going Wrath, that would be cool. Alright. Oh yeah, sorry, I was going to look at Elizabeth's stuff, wasn't I? Diplomacy. How do I look at your information again? Oh yeah, powers. Right, so I'm guessing quite high Wrath then. Deceit. Destruction and charisma. Ooh, that's interesting. That's round of alacrity. Yeah, we already guessed that by the guys having movement 3, but I never actually said it, did I? Cross free. Yeah, you need. We diplomatic proposal. Though haven't seen this yet. Haven't seen that power used rather. Okay. New domain. Oh, here we go. Cool. Schemes. Not sure that's because I can't see anything or because there isn't anything. Events. Ooh, Windsor Discord. What does Windsor Discord do? I don't know. It doesn't say. Archfiend. Yeah. Sets. Yeah, we know about the 2 legions. Praetors. Ooh. Oh yeah, we knew about the Praetor, didn't we? Let's check out what that's equipped to. Places of power. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places of power. That is insane. Vault. So, okay, that's quite a lot of money. Saving for something big. I'll go to these guys with Malak, okay. Can I one-shot them with my guys? No. 4, so 12. No, I can't. That's actually a problem then, if I don't take Sloth in one go. I mean, I should, right? I should. Do 14. Yeah, one hit it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Shit, I've fucked this up because Jake's going to get there first and we'll have mad defensive bonuses if he absolutely powers it up there. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Theatre of Sloth will get an extra 2. Oh, I think I'm actually going to lose this if he does that, because Theatre of Sloth will get just enough Infernal to resist being one hit. And oh boy. And then I won't do enough damage I won't do the additional Infernal because it'll have bonus. Oh man, this is a problem. I probably need to devise a stratagem. I guess I do plus Infernal, don't I? What I could do though is if I gave plus melee and I out meleeed. Oh, I don't have enough for this. Damn, I don't have enough for 2 Infernals. How do you get rid of it? There we go. They all 3. Oh no, they're different kinds. Yeah, if I gave... okay, so my thought is... I was expecting, if there was some additional like bonuses or whatever, to still be able to do a bunch of damage from my... like half the Infernal applied, because I'd still out-damage it in the melee phase. But half of Jake's melee would take it above my melee, which means I wouldn't do the additional damage. So... yeah, what's melee? Oh, that would... okay, so if I gave additional melee, that would be... just keep it safe. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Such a waste, but I want to be 100% sure. That way, if I get additional melee, then the bonus melee that will be applied from Jake's guys being close. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Unless he marches both in. I don't know if he can because of the spacing. He might not march either in, I don't know. But if he sees the opportunity, he probably takes time to think about it. I think he'll see the opportunity. I've kind of committed now, so what can we do? The other thing he could do, obviously, is just not accept the demand. In which case, do I actually want to do the stratagems now? Because it might be a waste of money if he doesn't accept. If he doesn't accept the demand, rather, or does accept it, whichever. You know what I mean? I think I dance Macabre. Oop, no water slots available, of course. I forget how much the Dance Macabre does in support damage, but however much it is, it's better than nothing. I'm gonna... this is such a waste of money, I think, but Deceit Resistance by 5. Yeah, in fact it wastes 2. I mean, I do think there's not an insignificant chance that Jake just accepts the demand. I would if I was him. He's got tons of money. And I've got big guys. Oh, it's a big turn. Oof, right. I think that'll have to do. That's as much planning and prepping as I can manage. Yeah. I didn't pay any attention to the turn order, and that was possibly a goof. But, right, we see. it's all over. It's all over. Yeah, it's definitely over. Oh, it's not all over. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a good gift. Man, that was... Okay, so... Jake backed out. Man, honestly, I was thinking that he would go for it. Because, oops, I think he could have taken me. Especially if he's got money in the bank. These guys are big and hard to kill. And have 10 Infernal. I'm a bit surprised, yeah. I think he could have marched his guys up to the Edge of Sloth in 2 turns. It would have been risky, I suppose. But, yeah, okay. Well, that's me out of diplomacy for 3 turns. Oh boy. Okay, I'll quickly look through the stuff and then I'm done. Yeah, bye. Okay, so I logged on last night to view the turn resolution, but I didn't have time to actually do the turn. So I've logged on again to get my turn in. So, on reflection, I guess it makes sense. It made sense for Jake to accept the demand because it's like a small amount of prestige to lose, and he was sort of like 4 Hellfire or something tiny. Which is a tiny amount to give up, considering his position in the game. It's 5 places of power or whatever. So he's definitely building up. He's spent that money that I was worried about, that I saw him saving up, and he's bought something good with it. Something very good. I don't know how I'm going to break those guys. But what it means is that we can do a coordinated attack. I think that's probably going to be the way to crack him, because he won't, well, he could accept all the demands, but it'd be pretty crippling to do that, I think. But we'll have to do a very coordinated attack. So I think that's going to be the priority for this turn, is get those messages out there. I'm also going to have another look at that duel. See results. Okay. That's a real blow for Dan. I mean, I'm glad Sharpo won, all things considered. But I feel for Dan because that's a bad blow. That Veil of Smoke with doing 6 damage is a big one. But unfortunately, well, it's a good move from Dan in the sense that, look, he's given Sharpo the option, because okay, so I'll start again. So that's a snake, so it'll counter Sharpo's skull moves, Sharpo's big skull moves. So he's forced Sharpo to Infernal Blast, but Infernal Blast is 1, so 1 against 6. It's a tough move. They're both level 4, aren't they? So, yeah. Although it counters it, it still required Sharpo to get the Arbiter's favour to win. So that was an investment, but on balance worth it, I suppose. Because it would be painful to lose Praetor. Yeah, well, I mean, it's painful for Dan to lose his Praetor. So I wish that hadn't happened, because I just weakened ourselves. But oh well. Sharpo's not the real threat here, although one day I guess for everyone else he will be. But yeah, concerning. This is an interesting one as well. I think it's going to have to be Cull. I don't think Mankind's a hired legion. Didn't hire them. Level 1 and 2 legions from the Bazaar are destroyed. I don't know how many level 1s ones or twos there are left, to be honest. Well, that's not from the Bazaar, though. I don't know. I just don't know whether hired Legion from which Archfiend is banished. I don't know if my guys count as a hired Legion, because I didn't hire them from the Bazaar. I might have to play it safe and do purge then, because I just don't know how that resolves. Right, so... Okay. Yep, I will end that ritual. I will select my tributes. Good stuff. I'll message everyone. Okay, so I'm just passing the message on. I assume Robbo has passed this on to Dan. But I'm just going to tell him anyway, and just tell him that's what I'm doing. Bloody hell. I don't really want to demand Jake on turn 30, to be honest, but I don't think we've got much option. It's just going to keep snowballing if we don't. I'm going to try and get some stuff up by them. Alright. Okay. Okay, Robbo is trying to coordinate a mass demand against Jake on turn 30. I'm going to demand again on 30, but it could end badly. I assume Robbo hasn't asked you, as he thinks you're allied with Jake. If you demand Jake on turn 31, it probably won't look suspicious, and will suggest you're not allied with him. Again, still don't know that Sharpo is necessarily with me, but there we are. Commit because I think it's the best play. Right. Yep, I'm going to up my destruction. And try and get my destruction to 4. If I could get destruction to 4, that would be great. Just going to get my money up as well. Okay. Where do I want to put my guys? Right. I want to keep them in range of Age of Sloth because I want to take the Age of Sloth. But equally, if Jake makes a move on Testament of Tyrants, I want to be able to defend it. I think I'm going to leave them here for now. If Jake moves up, I'll move in. The +1 move to these guys from his ability is so good. And putting them there would position them really well to threaten me, defend from me, and defend from Sharpo. You can just accept all these demands properly, but well, they still force him to. Ooh, that's big. Whoever hit that, that was a good hit. Oh, Jake feeling the hate right now. This is the moment right before everyone starts feeling guilty. Feeling bad for Jake. Bountiful offering, nice. Alright, let's look at these messages first. It's accepted, perhaps for the best, as Sharpo has dumped the whole bank in on bribes for that job. I put in 13 tribute and got outbid. Oh, Dan. Sorry, man. Robbo is also in on our plan, as I'm sure you know. If we go on turn 30, once your amnesty is over, I have the prestige and Robbo has the money. P.S. I'm continually pressing Sharpo as to whether he is in an alliance with Jake, and he's refusing to deny it. He might just be trolling, but I think at this point Robbo might also be right. Just keeps going for it. Damn. Well, we'll see what happens there. God. I don't know whether Robbo is doing this like with full knowledge, in which case it's a very good move, or whether it's accidental. But he is definitely making it harder to take on Jake. But there we are. Oh well. Right, seek tribute. So I want Hellfire, Darkness. Just Hellfire specifically. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, blood wouldn't be a problem actually, because Ichor, sorry, I keep saying blood, but it's Ichor. That would help me working towards the Wrath 4 potentially. 15's a lot, but I might get there. Ooh, I could raise an Abyss Strider. Get my scheme off. Authorize the petition. Yeah. That's nice. Okay. What am I going to reply to Dan's message here? So, he has accepted, perhaps for the best, as Sharpo has done the whole. Let's go look at the bazaar, see what's available. Hellfire Ballista, yes please. I ain't got the money though. If I get the darkness, I might grab spells and effort. If someone else doesn't grab it first. Man, I want that back room. It's a pity I don't have it. Oh well. It's going to be a big money turn. Okay, so Sharpo is moving aggressively. That could just be cover, but you never know. Right. Turn 29. Let's read the messages. Turn 30 is the plan. I'm looking to challenge Jake's pop near his stronghold on turn 30, and I hope Down is with us. Prepare the troops. Steal the wheel and prepare to slow this juggernaut. Right. Don't think I need to respond, to be honest. Right, what did Sharpo say? Nice, good thinking. Excellent info channel, loving it. Well, I bet you are, to be fair. I'm just giving you free info all day long. Okay. Right. Ooh. Yeah, okay. 2 successful rituals of any type, I see, right. Huh. I am the Regent. Combat is especially glorious and bloodthirsty, worth triple prestige for 3 to 6 turns. I mean, oh man, I might keep Angelic Host just as a, like, if my Legion dies, it resets the board a bit. If someone drops that on me, it's just going to be so annoying. Or drops that on the rest of the game, I guess. That would be so annoying. Okay, tribute-wise, I need to remember what I'm building towards. Destruction 4 is the obvious one. Although Wrath 4 is not that far off. And I am going to need Hellfire for other stuff. Let's see, what does Wrath 4 give? Grand Wrath Scheme. Okay, yeah. One order, obviously. Adds temporary hit points to affected legion or place of power for the duration of the battle. Cool. Wish I had more deceit. Strategic confusion would be good. Yeah, maybe I go for that. Right, let's see what my draw was. Darkness, okay. But 2 bloods. Ichors. Right, let's just pick that. Ooh. I need that Hellfire, I think. If I played Macabre Host here as well, we would move in one turn. They would block off. I don't know if they could block off Templar Sloth. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. No, it's still. Nah, it wouldn't make a difference. Right. Okay. I think I'm going to look at the Bazaar before I make any big spending decisions. Oh, because Dan bought something, so that's changed things up now. Prophecy Resistance. Go for my powers. I'm going to go for that Wrathful. I do have concerns about Jake's Wrath being very high. I don't think it's as high as 6 yet, but if it's high, that could be a problem. If it's high enough to do strategies that involve like missing the Infernal phase or going first with melee or something like that, or ranged, that was going to probably do my glass cannon, guys. Yeah, I tried to not go glass cannon, but that's how it's ended up. But oh well, it is what it is. Right. End turn.